Hey there, I'm Radish, and today we're climbing Mount Hood, Oregon's tallest peak, via the Devil's Kitchen Headwall. We started skiing up from Timberline Lodge around 4:30 a.m. on a calm, clear morning in March. A 4,500-foot slog led us up the straightforward slopes above Timberline, past the Palmer snowfield, and onto the crater of the volcano, Devil's Kitchen, around 8 a.m. Now, there's 4 variations of the Devil's Kitchen Headwall, but the first, or the leftmost variation, is a classic route up Hood's south side by way of technical ice leading straight to the summit. We had a quick snack and transitioned from skiing to climbing gear. We followed a boot pack up through deep snow past the active fumaroles into the base of the headwall. At multiple points, we punched through the snow to hidden fumaroles below us, so extreme care is required on the approach to Variation 1. We gained the steep snow up into the rime ice gulley, and when we encountered the first ice step, we set our first belay station using a screw and a picket. From here, we roped up and climbed the entire 70-meter twin rope length, protecting the route with screws and pickets along the way. In this first pitch, there were 3 distinct 20-foot ice steps, each linked with steep snow.
I'm on.
The first step was thick, solid ice at maybe 50 degrees that took sticks and screws super well.
Screw 2 clean, ready to climb.
The second ice step was a bit steeper, but very thin and mixed with rotten rock and snice, though we managed to protect it just fine. The third ice step was the Crux, and it was completely vertical, but super solid and with great features, including a folding closed ice tube to climb up through.
Woo! Welcome.
Woo! Where everyone feels shitty because it's hot.
So hot.
I like almost had a mental breakdown as I was almost having a mental breakdown.
Yeah. You got some f***ed up road management going on right now.
Yeah, I have a whole problem.
I'm just gonna go indirect so that I'm safe and then we can look at it.
We set our second belay station above the Crux on steep snice with 2 screws backed up with a picket.
Ah, ow, f***.
By this time, the solar radiation was intense. I could feel my skin burning, and the ice was steadily cascading off the rime formations all around us. For the next pitch, we simul-climbed a steep snow gully with decent exposure, protecting it with pickets along the way until the route mellowed out into moderate snow. At this point, we untied and soloed the rest of the way to the summit and the highest point in Oregon.
Okay, Wyatt, blue is clean.
Ashley, how about you? With off picket, I am going to untie.
After a much-needed food and water break, we traversed the summit ridge and the catwalk over to Old Chute. We down climbed the Old Chute to the Hog's Back and continued until we reached our skis back in Devil's Kitchen, just in time for a magnificent sunset and alpenglow splashed back over the route that we had just completed. We transitioned back into our skis and dropped into the 4,500 foot ski back down to Timberline under the night sky. Devil's Kitchen Headwall is my personal favorite of the 4 routes on Hood that I've climbed so far. But it's definitely a technical route, and you should know what you're getting into before you get up there. So if you have any questions, feel free to drop those in the comments below, and I'll try to get to those. All right, happy volcano season.